Hello, it is Mary and Mocha. Mocha is over in the office right now, so it's just me. The reason I don't have no other lights on, it is nighttime here, and the only lights I have on right now is Zumi's enclosure since he has a little bit of time until the lights go off. So, before I get started, like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your notifications to let you know whenever I post another video. With that being said, let's get into this. Okay, my hair is a mess. So this is going to be a review. And then of course, probably a month or two after I have what I'm going to review. After I use it for a little bit, I'll let you know how it goes. But this is going to be a review of a Exo Terra Terrasky plant terrarium light. It is LED 12 watt. It goes up to, how big is that in inches? It's for bioactive and plant terrariums. Stimulates live plants and moss growth. Fully adjusts light spectrum. RGB plus 6500K white high output LED. Wide coverage 120 degree light. 11 presented weather effects with remote control for use in human environments. So the reason I got this light is for Zumi's enclosure. If you watched my last update video on Zumi's enclosure, you would have saw I put 2 chameleon kits together. So it gives him 5 feet tall, because I am 5'5", so it's 5 feet tall. It's still not that wide or long. It's just got height, which right now, since I am in a place I can't build him the 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot enclosure that I want to do, which I just realized the enclosure I want to get for Bob and Snow are 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot also. Theirs is 120 gallons that I want to get them. So this one is pretty much at the height I want, but not the width and the length. The reason I bought this is I needed, since he's not on my nightstand no more, because I moved everything around. He would have been too tall if he was on my nightstand. So now he's on the ground. And the plants that I have in there, my umbrella plant and my pothos, and I forget what the other one's called. What the heck is that? But it's a plant he could eat. I have the branches still in there. I'm hoping it grows, which I don't know yet. So now the umbrella plant and the pothos and the other plant don't get no sun. So I went to PetSmart and was talking to some of the people that work there, or one of the people that work there. And he went and found this. It's actually on clearance at PetSmart, my PetSmart. So I would go check it out, see if they still have it. They said in their enclosure it did not work, but also in their enclosure all their isopods and springtails would die. And in Little Dude's enclosure, I have a regular fish light in there. So it can have light still and have the day-night cycle, because right now it can't have the day-night cycle because the light that I have on that one is on Snow's enclosure, so she can have a sort of day-night cycle, and Little Dude is having a straight up day-night cycle with the light, but not using the UVB light. I'm only using deep heat in there. So once I get everyone situated, I want to get 2 more T5 lights, one for Little Dude and one for Snow. I also want to get, I know I'm going to have to get new Deep Heat by Arcadia lights. Zoomies heat emitter went out last night, or this morning, yesterday, I think. So right now he has no heat at night, so until today, because I've got to change it out. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this. It's neat. I would have to turn the lights off, which I can. So I'm not going to have as much light. Well, I'm sorry about that. Okay, this is Zoomies. I'm trying to get you. Okay. So the only light on right now is this new light. So here is the remote. It has red. This is like a light blue. That's purple, white, yellow, another blue. And then of course you can turn it up to max on it. Then you have this one. I think this is like the moon. And then that's brighter moon. This one is a middle moon. Then it has full sun, partial sun. Wait. That's, I think, with cloudy. This is a little bit uncloudy. Partial cloudy. But it also has this, that one. This one, I believe, is supposed to be sun with lightning. Or this right here, it goes through all the colors. Put it back on that. So far, I do like it. I do have to go over the instructions to see what the different things mean on it. But I said, since that is the plant light plus his heat lamp, and then that's all three of them on. So I do have to look over the instructions to see what the different meanings on it are. But like I said, I will, in 2 months, I will do another review on this after I have used it for a couple months to tell you if I have any growth on the plants, how Zoomies does with it. Also, this is not a review, but it is something to help. If you do get a chameleon and you use the screen enclosure, or you make your own screen in 4 by 4 foot tall or 5 foot tall by 2 feet by 2 feet, I would keep some of this handy. It is a screen that is, if your screen has holes in it, you cut it to the size you need and you put it on there. Because there is one spot on the enclosure I had to use that for. And I didn't think about it until his light went out, and after getting this and seeing the rip in the enclosure. So if you are thinking about having a chameleon, or you have a chameleon, I would definitely pick up some screen, some of this. So you won't have hot glue all over your enclosure. So this was kind of like a review of the light. Terrasky Planetarium light. Terrarium light. So in a couple months, I will do another review on this after I've had it for a while. But I wanted to let you guys know about it. If you do have a bioactive enclosure, so if you are doing a bioactive enclosure and you do have plants in it, I would definitely pick up a plant light, so you can have growth in your plants, with your plants. That's another reason it needs a day and night cycle in Little Dude's enclosure, because I do have 4 plants in there. If I get a bigger enclosure for Little Dude, I want to try to take some of my pothos from this enclosure and put it in Little Dude's enclosure to see how it grows in there. But I was just letting y'all know, if you have a bioactive enclosure, terrarium that has plants in it, or you do keep plants in like a terrarium, I would pick up something like this. The regular price, not clearanced, was $100. It was clearance for $50. So it's a good deal. It was half off. And since it has the remote, you don't have to worry about this, trying to figure out what plug is for what. Because with this one and little dude's enclosure now, the good thing is little dude's day-night light is on my phone, so I never have to worry about turning on or off that light. But the deep heat light and the UVB light that I have in it, they have the same flip switch, so you won't have to worry about that if you get this terrarium light. Or even if you go and get any aquarium light, because the aquarium lights also have a plant light. It's a little more expensive. They do them on the phone on some of them. So that's a good thing. A lot of lights now have apps on your phone, or they have remotes and that kind of stuff. But I will end this here. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications to let you know whenever I post another video. If this is your first video watching me, I am someone that does review on stuff. I do hauls sometimes. I do updates on my 4 lizards, which they are a chameleon, 2 leopard geckos. One is a fancy leopard gecko, one's a common leopard gecko, and the other is a crested gecko, which I should be doing a review update on little dude here soon, because little dude now is from the top of my finger to that. Bob is pretty much from the length of my forearm. I also have a dog. He's not in the video today, but I do show him sometimes. If I'm usually sitting on the ground like this, he's in here, he's with me. Also, in the description, I am going to have Soda Pop's YouTube channel, her YouTube channel in the description. Please go over there and follow her and show her some love and some support. I also have a merch store, and in the description I will have a link to the merch store, so go check that out also. I am trying to work on the Discord, but I'm still trying to figure that out. I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you watch this. Bye.